Oh wait, this is the right. Wow. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey guys, I'm back. Sorry for the what is this? Sorry for the lack of uploads for for the rest of the week. I've been busy lately with college, and I've been doing some webinars for my family in regards to dentistry. But now I think I have time to at least do some stuff, and I thought that even if I have time to live stream, I still don't think I have enough time to do my work. So I decided that, you know what, maybe I'll just do my live streams and work at the same time. And I guess to make it look, how do I say this? To make it better for myself, I'm just make it better for myself and for everyone. I'm just gonna make this a typing ASMR stream because I have some documents to type out. But before that, let me just see if my audio is okay. Streams and work at the same time. And I guess to make it look okay, I think this is okay. Well, I'm not gonna show you guys my screen because this document contains some sensitive information about myself. So let's just type. Okay. So the document that I'm working on is for a webinar that I'll be making in a few weeks. So It's about dental programs and software that you can use. If you guys are interested in this, maybe I'll do a live stream explaining what this is all about. But for now, let's just type, shall we? The next thing we have. Export. All done. Voila. It will ask you for some credits. Yep. Counting. Next. You know what? Actually, guys, I want to see if my my typing speed, just in case you guys wanna. It's just for fun. I just want to see my typing speed right now. Typing speed test. What is my words per minute right now? Complete a typing test in 60 seconds. Agree. Let's just start the test, shall we? Wow, this takes a long time. Okay, there we go. 44 words per minute. That, I think, is very slow. I can do better than that. I remember doing this test a while back, and I think I got like 96 words per minute. Oh, 50 words per minute. This one is my second lowest time. Oh well, let's get back to working. I don't have any more time to waste. Hold on, I need to see what is Blue Sky Bar. I just need to search up something. If I were to buy some credits in this software that I will not mention, how much would it take? Shop online. STL export. How much can it? Oh wow. So the software that I'm reviewing is kind of like Blender, but for dental softwares, but for the dental workflow. And it says here that for every time you export your case as an STL file, for five cases, for exporting your model for at least 5 times, you need to pay this manufacturer $138. What is that in pesos? Dollars to peso. 2,758 Philippine pesos. That's expensive. We're just exporting 5 STLs from the software. For 500 cases, 6,600. 131,709. Oh my god, that's even bigger than my tuition fee for the entire year, I think. For an entire school year. Oh wow, okay. Well, time to get into typing. Okay. You will be forced to their website for my credits online. $38 for. Is this in Dalton pesos again? 2,754. And be able to be 500 times. 5 times. We need to. for what's $6,600 in Philippine pesos? Actually, wait, that is this set in Mexican pesos? No, maybe Philippine. 200. Oh my God, it's much more expensive. 244,329. I'm just gonna go back to the drawing board. Let me just see how this is in Philippine pesos this time, not Mexican. 7,199 for just 5 exports. We'll be paying in Philippine pesos. Jesus, how is the Mexicans much richer than us? Let's see. Nonetheless, if you want to get into CAD, okay, that is, how many pages is that? I'm still not cracking into the 5th page, and I've only written a page worth of new text. Wow. Okay. And now this is the fun part. I get to now write about Blender in my script, because Blender is somehow important in the field of dentistry. I never knew that would be the case when I first started learning about Blender. Okay. You know what, maybe I'll just take a break. Maybe I'll just talk to you guys about what has been happening since the past week. So back when I was in break, when I was not streaming, I was actually assigned to do a webinar with my brother, and it's a webinar about this very new subject in dentistry called dental CAD CAM. Dental. I guess if I'm gonna lengthen dental CAD CAM, it would mean dental computer aided design and dental computer aided manufacturing, which doesn't make sense. If I were to describe what dental CAD CAM is, it is more so about designing dentures and other dental products in your computer. Because back then, when you want to make some teeth or dentures for your patient, you would have to call up a dental technician and have him do the work for you. But with dental CAD CAM, there's no need now to just call up another person when you can just use your computer to do the work for you. So that is what dental CAD CAM is, and me and my brother was assigned to talk about it with my college. So we got into working on it for about a week, and at first I thought that we would be able to both present the work and market it in under that time span. But I realized that I've suffered from what's called a planning fallacy. A planning fallacy is wherein you think that you can achieve a certain amount of work in a lot of time, but it turns out you actually need more time than expected to complete the work to be done. As for me and my brother, we had a hard time scheduling the making of our presentation and marketing it to our different classmates and professors in social media. So what came out was a very half-assed webinar that, to be honest, I'm not really proud of. It's like, oh my god, it's just not what I was because I really do want to do that seminar. I had a plan. We were doing an unlisted live stream in another YouTube account. It's not mine. It's not the vanilla log. It's from another YouTube channel that I've created with my brother, and let's just say it just didn't work well. It just didn't happen the way I wanted it to. The reason why is because I didn't have enough time to make the stream elements that I wanted it. Plus, there is and we just had me, my brother, and my father, who is who wanted us to, who is basically our producer, is had different visions in what they want the seminar to look and be planned. For me, I wanted it to kind of function like my live streams here, of course, minus the freaking this whole body that I am in. We're doing a whole face cam and shit. But other than that, I kind of wanted to do some anime transitions, do a waiting screen while we were not talking. But instead, what came out was just me on a green screen displaying not even a PowerPoint presentation, but just my screen, my lanky ass wallpaper, and some dental software that's very how do I say this? That's just very boring, I would say. If I had the time, I would have made a presentation and a script for that webinar, but instead what I got but I didn't have enough time, and I just kind of impromptu that shit, you know. I just forced my way through. It was a 3-day seminar, and I was just very tired by the time day 3 came around, and yeah. But I guess the good thing about I realized that when I was doing my live stream, I didn't. Let's just say I felt like I was at home. Like I was already doing this. I was already doing live streams on YouTube, and even though I'm not showing my face and shit, at least I'm still doing some. Say this. It kind of built my confidence and my skills in doing impromptu speech. Like for example, this conversation that I'm having with you guys. I didn't think that I would have so much. I would have. I would be able to hold up a conversation for about a topic at least for this long, and live streaming just kind of taught me how to make up make bullshit up, you know. Like what I'm doing right now. You know, I'm just freaking typing shit in my stream and I'm just calling it a day. Yeah, I just really like live stream just taught me how not to just not to give a shit about everyone, because I learned from this experience in YouTube, and I've been doing YouTube for I don't know 6 years already. I learned that people don't really just don't really give a shit about you, and while you might think that's a negative thing, I think it's a positive thing, because it just means that people don't really notice when you mess up or just doesn't look or don't look right. Like when, I mean, look at me. Is anyone questioning that the wizard is freaking talking to their screen right now? It's just no one really sees the nuances of others there, just because they're just so busy thinking about others, about themselves and shit. That's not saying that they will that all people are like this, but in the end it's in the end I just think that I just accept reality as that way, because to me that's that's my way of coping with I don't know, stage fright or something. It's just think that's how the way people are, therefore I don't need to worry about them. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into typing, shall we? I'm just getting very philosophical. I guess I might as well talk about what I'm writing. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you are one of those people that I don't know if you guys, if my college, if any of the guys from my college knows about this channel. If you are one of those people that attended my seminar, I just want to say I just wanted to apologize for what happened in day 2 and 3. I didn't do anything wrong. Just for you guys who are not aware of my webinar, let me just say that day 2 and 3 of my webinar was very, very boring, and I don't think anyone learned anything from what I was when I was teaching them. If you were part of that, if you were in my webinar, I'm sorry. Me and my brother are actually planning to do a second take of that whole seminar, because I've heard that there are actual people who are very interested in getting into dental CAD/CAM. So we are doing a revision of our seminar. We're gonna make it more interesting. We're gonna make a whole presentation to it. There's gonna be less technical stuff and more so trying to entertain you guys with the brilliance of freaking dental software and shit. So yeah, we're gonna make it expected to be out in maybe 2 weeks and shit. But for you guys in the vanilla log, sorry, I ain't sending you that link. I ain't sending you that link. You freaking perverts and shit. What am I saying? What? Let me just I'm gonna freaking work on my document. Sorry, ASMR time, baby. get into the quiet experience. Blender. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Blender in my freaking script. I am just gonna one of the softwares that you can transition from is Blender. Okay, Blender. Source. 3D animation, compositing, VFX, video editing.
I'll finish that.
And Python programming. God, you know what? Looking back with Blender, I just realized how much of a beast that software is. Like a software that you can make 3D art with, you know. And then I realized that as I was getting into Blender, there's this there's this freaking panel for animation, not only 3D but also 2D animation. And the 2D animation, it's not like just a wonky flash animation stuff that you may find in, I don't know, Adobe Animate. It's actually a very good 2D animation software, and it's also a freaking video editing software, a photo compositing and editing software. You can also do VFX. On what the hell did and then just recently I just realized that you can basically modify Blender to be anything, and basically with its Python API. I'm like, what the hell is Ted, slow down. Ted, my man, just slow down. You need to just focus on one shit. What's with Blender being the actual Swiss Army knife of 3D modeling software? It's like Mesh Mixer. You say you're the Swiss Army knife of 3D software, but God, you aren't really the beast that Blender is, not by a long shot. And not only can you do 3D modeling, you can also do like do some 3D. You can also make 3D designs for 3D printing. And people would think, oh, 3D modeling and 3D printing, 3D modeling for 3D computer graphics and 3D modeling for 3D printing, they're the same, right? And my answer to that's no. They like all those they're 3D printing, 3D modeling for 3D printing, and 3D modeling for 3D computer graphics, like for making ads and 3D art. Basically, they're all different. They all have like different workflows to them, and Blender just has them all. What the hell? Like I suggest that if you just want a software that has everything, just go to Blender. I'm pretty sure if I study correct, if I study Blender even more, I can maybe make a freaking AI or some shit, or turn it into a, I don't know, turn Blender into a freaking trash can, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Blender can do that as well. Blender can maybe even find me a freaking girlfriend or some obscure nonsense like that. Blender is God, Blender is love, Blender is life. That's what I'm basically saying. Okay. One of the softwares that you can transition blue sky files from their Blender is free and open source. Oh wow. Patching holes, making bases. Patching holes in your dental scans. So yeah, something I've noticed Blender is that it is also very, just recently at least, it's been very useful in the dental field, because a group of people that marketed themselves Blender for dental created a list of add-ons that can generate dentures, surgical guides, and tooth crowns and bridges for dentists. And I think that's pretty cool um, for dentists getting into CAD/CAM. It just means that it's just more competition. Even though those add-ons are not technically free, I think it's just better if there's more dental softwares out there. It just means that computer programmers will be more willing to make their UIs more understandable, and there would be more powerful tools in the future for dentists to use in their dental CAD workflow. But for Blender as a dental software, like vanilla Blender itself, without any of the add-ons, I don't think it's a very particularly useful dental software. What else can you do with it? I guess you can make logos. Creating logos. Bases and creating logos. This much. Sense. Tools for dentists to use. Yeah, it's a good thing Blender for Dental exists, because without it, Blender doesn't really work well as not only as a dental CAD software, but a CAD software in general. Because I don't think their measuring tool is that intuitive. Like if you've seen the measuring tool in Blender, let me just show you guys real quick what I mean by Blender's measuring tool, because I don't think people even know this exists. Hold on. I'm just gonna switch screens real quick. Show you guys what I mean by the my Blender's measuring tool. Hey, look! It's a familiar scene. I should have been making my room on this scene, but I guess I'm not. So this is Blender's measuring tool, and the reason why I don't use it is because I still don't get what exactly is the metric that it's measuring on. Like see this when I select the measure tool and I drag, left click and drag, you get this line that indicates how long how long it is from one point to the other. And while I'm not really measuring something here, it can be useful in maybe measuring your meshes, like, I know, cube. And you can kind of measure how long this cube is from one side to the other. And it says here that it's roughly 2 m. What's m? I really don't have a clue. That's the thing about this measuring tool. Like, I don't know what the m means. Does this mean meters? And personally speaking, I don't really know what meters. What does it mean when you say that something is 2 meters? So how long is it? Give me a just don't give me a freaking. I don't understand numbers. Basically, I'm not a math geek. I'm not a math geek, guys. I understand things in relation to one another. How big is 2 meters? It's as big as, like, say, a book. It's as big as a football field. I just don't get what m means in this measuring tool. I think is there a way to see what this tool represents? No. And there's not much documentation about what this measure tool does. Okay, it says here, measure distance and angles. Angles? I didn't know it measures angles. So yeah, I don't use this at all. Fuck the measuring tool. I'm just gonna use it all. Oh well, let's just switch scenes. Whoop. Okay. Okay, we're back here. We're back in the library. Anyways, let's just continue making this script. Free and open source 3D modeling software specializes in 3D animation, compositing, VFX, video editing, and Python programming. But the one thing that's not particularly good at is measuring shit. Jesus Christ, Blender, please update your measuring tool. Though I don't know how you might be able to update your measuring tool so I can be understand by non-math geeks like me. What is to use? Also suffers from problems that as in that all over the place. Them are not even. Print this getting into CAD. For beginners of Blender that think that Blender is just all over the place with its tools and docs, I have to say you're completely right. There's just no way for you for Blender beginners to get into Blender. There's just no easier way. I just say that, hey, just if you want to get into Blender, just watch the Blender Guru, who is just for some reason getting into NFTs. You know, let me just talk about Blender Guru real quick. For the majority of my time of knowing about Blender Guru, about Blender, I freaking looked up to freaking Andrew Price, the man behind the Blender Guru YouTube channel. Like that donut tutorial is like it's basically a rite of passage for most Blender users, and that donut tutorial is like it's just very iconic. It's I might be over exaggerating, but I think it's true. I'm true on my word there. I do think Andrew Price's Blender tutorial it's really a helpful and intuitive guide for beginners getting into Blender. Despite what people say how difficult Blender is, even with his tutorial, I do think his donut tutorial is pretty good, pretty cool. That said, though, just like I don't know when did this start? Like around March of this year, he released this video. It's about, hold on, what's the title of that video? Frick. Just remember how he went through shit on about OpenSea and stuff. NFTs. Blender Guru. Can I show you guys the stream? No, I don't think I have enough time. Blender Guru. Oh my god, okay. Here it is. Frick, I just realized that Blender disabled its dislike button. But yeah, he made this oh my god, that even has the freaking Bored Apes as his thumbnail. He released this video called "You're Wrong About NFTs," and it's just him talking about why NFTs are the future of 3D art, and how it might be a actual a useful tool in getting indie artists into, I don't know, spotlight and shit. And you know what, in some ways, okay, I'm just gonna spill out my opinion right here. In some ways, I think I agree with him, but in other senses, I don't think I'm gonna be making NFTs anytime soon, guys. Because I think a comment in his I'm just gonna click on this video. A comment in his on his video on NFTs perfectly summed up what I was thinking. Yeah, here it is. Okay, I was on the this one's is from Roselight Moon. Yeah, Roselight Moon. I think it's the first comment in his NFT video. It says here that I was on the NFT market as a digital artist last year when all more or less launched. I no longer am. The reason being is that the NFT marketplace has turned from a way of selling your art to simply becoming a speculative market aiming for maximal crypto profit gains. I don't see a lot of people actually buying NFTs because they like the art or the artist. So a point in his work in his NFT video was that he thought that NFTs can turn into this thriving place where an artist can finally make money for themselves. But the thing about NFTs is that it is less the artist that's being benefited from the system, but more so, and more so, it's freaking scammers and people just trying to make a quick buck out of, I don't know, abstract art. And I wouldn't even say it's abstract art because I just think they just spilled some coffee in a canvas and called it quits. um, I don't think I think the concept of NFTs is better. It's better said than done. Like, it's kind of like I'm not gonna go into that. It's kind of like that freaking political ideology made by the Soviet Union. I would guess that I'm not allowed to say on stream because it's I don't know, it's going against YouTube copyright guidelines. It is better. It is better said on paper, but in reality, NFTs just doesn't work in real life. No artist wins when it comes to the NFT metagame. It's just freaking people who are into business that are getting the profit out of the NFT medium. And but I do wish, I guess, that if there's just a way for NFTs to maybe regulate to regulate all of the freaking scammers who are in it. Maybe in the future, maybe I'll consider it. But for now, NFTs just doesn't. Even if you're an artist and you're getting into NFTs, I just don't recommend it because of the bad press that NFTs are just being are being put into. Like, you're gonna get more hate than love when you're labeling your art as NFTs. And another comment here also made a great point. It's by Duke Magus that says the problem is that the good of NFTs could be done just as well with a signed paper or even a video of the artist saying you own the bragging rights for that. The network itself is loaded. Wait, no, I don't think this is it. Although I do think he's making good point, Duke Magus. Good NFTs could be done just as well with a signed paper or even a video. Yeah, and then I just realized that when you're buying NFTs, you don't actually own the art, but the paper behind it. And then the group did make a point that this is the same thing that we're doing with real art, and I don't know if that's a good argument because now I think that now that I know that this the same thing is being done with actual art, with actual paintings, you know, in real life. I'm now thinking that that buying art is basically bullshit. Like like both buying NFTs and and arts in real life, like, it's just not worth it now. Comparing NFTs to comparing the buying of NFTs to the buying of paintings in real life doesn't make me want to buy NFTs. It actually does the opposite. It makes me not want to buy art at all. If you know, art in, well, not art at all, but art maybe in famous museums and shit. Just like that. The whole system is just so flawed. Like, you would rather want to own an artwork. And the good things of NFTs as of now can already be done with already existing ways in the internet, like just like subscribing to a artist Patreon, or just making commission. There are cheaper ways to do it and less controversial ways to do it than just going through the NFT metagame. Um, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. Um, just the guys, just don't maybe in a few years go invest in NFTs, but for now, just nah, it's not my cup of tea for now. It just leaves us just leaves a sick feeling in my stomach, you know. Alright, I'm gonna go back to typing, guys. Sorry for the. There's gonna be some prolonged silence from here on out. Just to give you an example, did you know that? Then adding a monkey head. Oh my god. All the tools in Blender are all over the place, and some of them are not even beneficial to you as a dentist getting into CAD-CAM. Just to give you an example, did you know that there is a tool in Blender that's specifically made for adding a monkey head? So guys, I'm just narrating what I'm writing right here. And reflecting on that, did anyone ever question the fact that Blender has a monkey head as one of its base meshes? One of its primitive meshes. I mean, I know that's it's pretty useful in testing out materials and tools that are in Blender, but well, why a monkey? Why a monkey of all things? Can you just maybe? Wait, do softwares have do other 3D modeling softwares do 3D modeling softwares have any how to say this? Any wacky stuff like Suzanne in Blender? What do you guys for you 3D Maya fans? Do you have some wacky features in Maya? Let me just see. You know, I'm just gonna type it right here. Wacky features in Maya. Oh yeah, in Mesh Mixer you have a thing called a. Hold on, I want to see this. Hold on, boys. I'm gonna switch scenes real quick right here. I'm gonna add a new window just for what I'm about to do right now. I'm just gonna call this Mesh Mixer. Here we go. Oh wow, why is this small? Make it big. Make it big. Nice. Oh shoot, it's blocking my head. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, I just realized that there's I don't know if you guys Mesh Mixer users, because I do have the question. Why do you have a bunny as your? Why do you have a bunny as as a test model here. What the hell? What? I guess I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be complaining. Like as a Blender user, we have the Suzanne. But why do you have a bunny? Why do you have a bunny? Why do you have a bunny mesh? Mesh mixture fans out there. I guess if I'm gonna make a wild guess, an educated guess, I guess it's also used for testing out the tools. Can you also do add-ons in your Autodesk Mesh Mixer? I want to know. Mesh Mixer on YouTube. I guess not, but I guess that's okay. Mesh Mixer fans, we love you. Come on. Us Blender and Mesh Mixer fans have to stick together. For free and open source 3D modeling software for everyone. You know? Oh well. Love you, Mesh Mixer fans. Okay. Okay. Holy crap. Let me just adjust my tabs right here. It is a funny and wacky feature to have in Blender. Have the monkey head. Have funny and wacky. Oh guys, for some reason wacky is just it's just a good icebreaker word. Just to break the ice of a conversation, just go wacky and waggy. Why did I suddenly sound like Scooby when I say wacky? It's a funny and wacky feature to have, but as a dentist. Yet, I highly recommend that you use Blender for your day-to-day Blender for day-to-day medical procedures. I just imagine. Okay, I just wrote here. In my script, I highly recommend that you use Blender for day-to-day medical procedures. And I'm just imagining someone taking that out of context and and putting a Suzanne, I don't know, as like an organ transplant or something. Oh my god, this patient has a broken heart. What do we use to replace his heart with? Oh, that's right, Blender Suzanne. But yeah, guys, I do recommend that you still use. I mean, well, technically, if you're a dentist, I think Blender does have its third-party medical tools out there. Specifically, this thing called Blender for Dental. Blender for Dental was just recently created by a bunch of programmers on the internet. I recently discovered them when I got into Blender last year, and my dad showed it to me, and I still couldn't believe that. I still couldn't believe that the same software that has Suzanne also can be used in the in freaking surgical and medical procedures in, I don't know, dental clinics and shit. like Blender is a beast. Maybe not in its vanilla form, not its base form, but maybe in its Super Saiyan form. It's okay. Uh, you know what I wish with Blender? I just kind of the one nitpick I have with Blender as a dental application is that I kind of want other people to realize the potential of Blender as a dental software. Maybe uh, and maybe give Blender for Dental some competition. Because as of now, Blender for Dental is the only one that's using uh, the Blender software as a medical, as a dental application. But I don't know, I guess based on what I've learned so far with Blender, I think there's a better way for Blender for Dental to make their UI much more easier. And the fact that Blender for Dental is a paid add-on, like, come on Blender for Dental, just make it free for us broadcast college students. I just kind of wish that maybe some add-on programmer out there can have the same skills as Blender for Dental and make a dental add-on that's free for everyone. Because as of now, I only have Blender for Dental's some of Blender for Dental's features. The others are too expensive for me to get. To add their most expensive feature to get costs $799, and sheesh, that's a lot of money. What's $799 in freaking in 799 USD to PHP? 41,000. Sheesh. That's expensive. That's hella expensive. Oh wow. Oh, hi Aaron. Have you been enjoying my rant about how NFTs are the demons of man, are the filths of mankind? Hi Aaron. If you come by my stream, I'm just typing some stuff for myself. If you were, oh wow, what am I frozen? What's wrong with? Hello? Okay, there. Oh my god. I had to jerk my body a bit, guys. Sorry, I just had a brain aneurysm. Okay. What was it talking about? Oh yeah, how expensive dental softwares are nowadays. Jesus Christ. $799 for frickin'. We're just adding a bunch of teeth into a frickin' teeth model. Oh, by the way, Aaron, if you're one of those if you're one of my subscribers that came to my channel for the Blender content, I'm sorry for the lack of Blender content, and just I've been pretty busy lately doing some stuff for college. Wow. Well, I'm set this to typing ASMR, so I'm just gonna type. Okay, the document that I'm typing is something for my college, so well, I can't really show you because it contains private information. I can maybe satisfy your ears by just giving you a typing ASMR stream. I think I'm back. Okay. Okay, so third-party developers onto to make. And understandable to all. treat Blender as less of a dental software and more so a basis for third-party developers to on add onto to make. What do I mean by that? Blender's many features. One of Blender's many features is Python API and its ability to create Python scripts right within its program. Yeah, guys, if you're, I think one of Blender's most underrated features is its Python API. Just the fact that you can modify Blender's features to your liking is actually a pretty useful thing that not much people know about or talk about in the internet. If people are willing to study its Python API, I think more people would be able to contribute to the add-on community and make better stuff for us less knowledgeable Blender users. But in reality, we don't really have that much Python tutorials out there, specifically Blender Python tutorials. I think the only one there's only like one, I think, and his name is the only one who's teaching Blender Python is, I think this guy named Darkfall. Is it Dark? Yeah, Darkfall. If you're interested in making, or maybe making add-ons, or maybe teaching add-ons to others, a good place to start is with Darkfall's Blender Python scripting series. I was able to make some a diamond generator with his tutorials. And I'd say it not only got me interested in Blender's Python API, but in computer programming in general. After learning about Blender Python API, I learned that Python isn't really the most intuitive of computer languages. If I want to get into game development, I would maybe go for C#. And if you want to get into front end and back end programming in general, you would maybe want to learn JavaScript. It's pretty cool. Computer programming is pretty cool. One of Blender's many features is Python API and its ability to create Python scripts right within its program. And the can be run by software and converted into application. I don't know with you guys, but when I think of add-ons in Blender, I would always sometimes call them mods. Because hey, I started out as a Minecraft channel. If you guys don't know about that, and I played Minecraft when I was a kid. And when I think of uh, third-party developers doing modifications in a game or a software, the first word that would come right out my mouth, or what I would think of, is the word mod. Freaking, because I've been watching a lot of Minecraft mod showcases when I was a kid. Remember when Skydo's Minecraft was pretty popular, and now it's before the whole controversy he had with his wife and shit. I don't wanna get into that, but I love his mod showcases when I was a wee lad, a wee wizard lad. Why am I doing a pirate accent? That's not. I'm a wizard, not a pirate. I'm a wizard, Harry. Can be read by the software and further into useful modification. What do I mean that? Well, there's many features to the Python API and its ability to create Python scripts right within its program. Hold on, boys. I'm just gonna have a toilet break, real quick. Toilet break. Toilet break. Toilet break. Oh. Oh my god, guys, I didn't take a I didn't go to the washroom. My freaking sister is in the washroom and I take a number 2. Oh no! Oh no! I can't use the wall to just take a piss. I need to take a shit. Why did I suddenly turn into Mickey Mouse all of a sudden? Oh boy! Oh boy! My ass is filled with gunk, and I need to overflow it in the toilet. Oh no! Oh boy! Oh boy! Okay, now time to freaking time to work. It's time to type in Google Docs. Donald, I'm suffering from diarrhea. Well, one of Luna's many features is its Python API and its ability to create Python scripts right within its program. Python scripts can be read by the software according to useful modifications and add-ons relevant to the DentalCAD workflow. Anyone has access to Even I. Assign computer programming language hyphen. I don't think that. Can be useful in one. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna turn down my music. Hey. Wow. It will take a lot of time and effort. Blenders Python API. No, I keep on saying API in my script, but I never knew what not really sure what what API is. Is it like a list? Are APIs like just a list of commands that An application programming interface is a connection between computers or between this type of software interface offering a service. Okay, based on this description from Wikipedia of all things, I guess an API is, yeah, it's a connection between computers or between computer programs. A type of, so yeah, it's kind of like an API takes pieces of a software and put it into your software. So it's like connection between computers or between computers. A type of software interface offering a service to other pieces of software. Wikipedia? But I do not think API Wikipedia is a useful source. It is a useful source for finding references to a subject. It's an application processing interface between a web server and a web browser. All web services are APIs, but not all APIs are. The standard architectural style explained above. Wait a minute. So an application program interface is kind of like a IDE then. Like it is the connection between your computer and your computer program. Like I think of APIs as maybe as a translator, I think. And that translator can only understand computer programming language. And whatever computer programming language you insert into that API, it will convert it into, I don't know, binary or a more understandable language that your computer can understand. That's actually pretty interesting. So that means Blender. Wait, what API versus IDE? What's the difference? Oh. Okay, so IDEs are basically APIs with less functionality, which kind of makes sense. When you're using Blender Python's API, you're not only are you given the necessary functions that comes with Python, you're also given some very specialized tools in Blender. In Blender Python specifically, like how do I say this? Their BPY, their BPY. What's the right term for this module? Yeah, the BPY module has a list of very special commands that you won't just find in base Python. From what I've seen, since no guys, I'm studying freaking Python, not to brag. But yeah. So that's why IDEs aren't really being used as software, are being used for software development, because APIs are doing half the work for you basically. Oh no. Oh, okay. While I'm looking at IDEs and APIs, something a new term just popped out. It says here an SDK, a framework, toolkits. Oh my god, there's just so much things about computer programming I don't understand. But I guess they're basically the same. Okay, so API are the functions in the library, and SDK is the library itself. A toolkit is like an SDK, it's a group of tools. Okay, so an API are the functions in a library, and an SDK. An SDK is a library of APIs. a library that contains the API or the functions / methods. A toolkit are more understandable versions of an SDK. So like, for example, like all of Blender's icons and shit, those are toolkits. Like you don't really need to understand coding, computer programming to use. And a framework is a big library or group of library. So a framework is just a bunch of SDKs. That's, I assume. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, I see. I see now what IDEs are. IDEs, APIs, SDKs, software development kit. Oh my god, I'm so good. I'm so interested now in making my own. I kind of wanted to make my own. And I never told this to anyone, but I kind of want to make my own dental program. Like just to impress everyone. I'm not gonna talk about it to them, but I want to make my own dental program using Blender's Python API. Not as complex as Blender for Dental. Maybe I'll just make a model designer, and I kind of want. Oh, that's my dream now. That's my dream, guys. Just make a Blender model designer, a Blender dental model designer. And now, if I'm able to do that, I might be able to make history and shit with digital dentistry. Because if you don't know, guys, digital dentistry is not. It's pretty new in my country. So if I can maybe make it more affordable, free, or open source to everyone else, that might make some headlines and shit. You know? Plus I kind of like. I kind of love. I kind of got an interest in computer programming. I'm pretty. Like I wanted to be a writer back then, but now after studying about Python, a little bit of C#, and this obscure programming language called Godot script, like, dude, I wanna see what I can do with. I wanna see what I can do with some of these programming languages that I've learned so far. Can use Blender for okay, 5 pages. I have just written 1 page worth of text, and it's because I've been chatting shit for a long time. Created by people that already understood Python's. Few modules. Oh, what the heck? No. Cool Z. At point 3, you can see that the tools and blender now is down to just a few. Okay. Well, everyone, I'm just gonna stop the stream right here. I hope you enjoy my rants and what was supposed to be a freaking ASMR stream. Well, it turns out I talked about NFTs. NFTs. What else did I talk about? Blender, Dental CAD, this webinar I did when I was gone. Stuff like that. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. I notice how I'm not showing. I'm not showing guys. I'm not giving you guys a specific date of when I'll be coming back. Bye bye. Bye bye.